masculine women are not attractive. Okay? Let's watch this video right quick, man. We get right into this.
Take some real pimping right fast. Check this out. Listen, if I'm chopping with you and you a female, man, and you know what I'm saying, we having a decent conversation, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm an older nigga, man. I ain't now one of these young new dumbass rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be calling me gang. Don't be calling me no motherfucking simp. Don't say boy, please. Don't. I take offense to all this shit. I don't play like that. Don't play with me like that. Like, don't do that. Like, I'm a grown motherfucker. I'm a cold-blooded man. Like, I ain't no young nigga. I ain't no little boy. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And cause I'm looking for a woman if I'm talking to you. Like, I ain't looking for no motherfucking man. I don't need you hollering about gang this and simp this and boy please this. And I'm looking for a feminine female, man, when I'm chopping it with you, man. You know what I'm saying? That what made the last bitch some real pimping right fast. Check this.
Well, initially, okay, right? I saw that headline. So I saw the first slide. It was the headline of like what exactly he was going to be talking about. And I was so weak because I'm like, yo, it's so interesting that that even has to be said, bro. But that just goes to show you the time period we're living in, man. I was like, women are more comfortable being masculine than they are being feminine. Because I found it interesting that this video even had to be made. I found it interesting that a man even has to say that pretty much masculine women is not attractive, and as a man they like feminine women. Pretty much, like, if you don't know, okay, women out there, if you don't know, if you don't know this, most men, and I have to say most men are not attracted to masculine women. Most men are not attracted to women that, exactly what he said, that call them gang. Because when you talk as a woman, when you talking like that to a guy, immediately he's putting you in the homeboy category. Like, oh, this is my homeboy right here. We talk to each other like we homeboys. And exactly like he said, if he kicking it with you, like he chopping it up, maybe flirting with you or whatever the case is, he don't want to hear you calling him gang. Like, oh my God. Only his guy friends can call him that. Now, here's the thing though, I'll make this discernment, I'll make this very clear. If it's a guy that if it's a girl that he's like flirting with, you know, trying to get to know in that aspect. If it's just some regular girl he don't really care about, it's still unattractive. If the girl is masculine and saying the word gang and doing all of that extra shit, that's still unattractive, yes. But that's a little bit more acceptable because he don't really care about that girl anyway. So, you know, it's a little bit different. I just got to make that clear. Now, the thing is, and here's something I've come to realize over the past few years, there are some guys out there who like masculine women. Now, to an extent, okay? I'm not talking about transformative women, okay? If you catch my drift. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about, you know, natural born women that's a little rough around the edges. You know what I'm saying? That's a little, you know, that talks to them like the homeboy. Like, there's some guys out there who do like that shit. Like K Flock once said, you know, if you don't know who K Flock is, bro, check out his music. But like K Flock said, I like them ratchet. I don't want a Barbie. There's some guys who like that, and like he said in the video too. K Flock would be referenced in the new generation of rappers. Okay, I think that's what it is too. The new generation of men. I think it's a lot more of the new generation of men that like that than the older generation. Now you already know I guess I would technically fall into the new generation of men, but I don't like that shit neither. That's a clever ass line. That's a nice line in the song, in the context, but I could like it in the music, but realize I don't agree with this shit. I don't agree with the narrative at all. The amount of men that like masculine women is few and very far between. Okay, now there's some guys, you already know, depending on the area and the environment that they're in, they have to deal with it anyway, because it's like, you know, it's just their neighborhood, it's just the environment that they're in. But trust and believe, once they start to branch out and, you know, tend to branch out, you know, different races and shit like that, once they find those feminine women and start dealing with and dating them, complete difference. To the point where a masculine woman would completely turn them off. Like, completely. And here's the thing, okay? Just to emphasize this point. You notice how he mentioned he's a cold-blooded man? There's different terms for that. I personally say a traditionally masculine man. There's different terms for that. Cold-blooded, traditionally masculine. You know, if you want to go there, alpha, all of that shit too. All of those synonyms mean the same thing. But ladies out there, if you dating a guy that's not a loudmouth feminine, if you dating a guy like that, I will guarantee you, he don't want a woman saying gang. He don't want a woman that curses a lot. He don't want a, like, all of those things are turn-offs, okay? I want to make this clear. I got to make this a list, okay? I got to make this clear for women to understand. And I know this is a sensitive topic, a sensitive subject for a lot of women, because a lot of women were raised to be this way. A lot of women were raised to be masculine because, for whatever reason, you know, Miss Independent type shit. But trust and believe, if you dating a man that's masculine, he don't want this shit around him. If you're loud and ratchet and curse a lot, turn off. If you have a lot of tattoos, turn off. If you have a lot of piercings, turn off. if you're of the mold of, like, you proud to call yourself ratchet, you proud that you curse a lot, you proud that like you got a foul mouth, or if you're proud that you talk back to people, it's all of those things. Like, you could go ahead and be proud of that. You could absolutely go ahead and be proud of that. But you completely disqualify yourself from a lot of men. A lot of men out there, you completely disqualify yourself from them. All of that shit are turn offs, okay? And I understand, like I said, a lot of women were raised to be that way. But I was raised to be a certain way too. As you get older, you could change. It's possible. There's no excuse for that shit anymore, okay? And another thing I wanted to say, because I know there's some women who's gonna be like, oh, but my guy still love me, my guy's still with me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. Here's another thing you gotta understand. If you're dating a guy, I think this refers to traditionally masculine men. But you know the feminine men too sometimes, whatever. If you're dating a guy, right, and you're of the turn off variety, of the loud and ratchet variety, here's what I'm gonna say to you. If you just casually talking to a guy, don't look for a relationship from him. It's not gonna happen. Now, it could, and if it does, don't look for anything more than that relationship. Don't even expect a marriage, because it's not gonna happen. Now, here's the thing: you might be able to hit him with an ultimatum, and he might fold for that. But just being completely real with you, you're not gonna be in a loving relationship as a masculine woman. You not. And it's your own fault. I don't even be feeling bad for these masculine women anymore, man. I don't. Feminism lied to y'all, absolutely. But as you get older, you have to start to realize certain things. It's like, wait, men don't like to be arguing back. A lot of men don't like to be arguing back and forth with women. So if you're a woman and you're of the mentality, like, you want to argue back and forth, you want to prove your independence and all that shit, fine. Go ahead. That man is going to be turned off by you, and you never going to get any serious commitment from him, okay? Just know that, okay? If you the type to wonder why no men really want to settle down with you, no men ever want to bring you around his mother, them tattoos, them 30 piercings in each ear, in your nose, your tongue, all of that shit, you just disqualified yourself. And the more and more of it that you get, them tattoos, piercings, and all of that cursing and all of that extra shit, you're just disqualifying yourself more and more. Okay? Man, let me know what you think about this though. And I know this type of topic is always going to be repetitive for me, because it's like, it falls on deaf ears, but I'll continue to bring out this narrative because it's important, all right? If you made it to the end, I really appreciate it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. More videos coming soon.